Very simple yoga flow, easy poses, easy to follow. Even if you've never done yoga before, you'll need a yoga mat, or you can pull up some floor. Carpet, hardwood floor is perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and get started. So I know you can't see my mat, but this is the best I can do for here. So just listen and follow as best you can. We're going to stand with our feet together underneath our hips. Palms are facing forward. We're going to inhale through the nose and we're going to exhale through the mouth. We're going to do this 3 times to get into the sequence. So here we go. Inhale. Again. One more time. Good. You should feel more relaxed. So standing at the top of your mat, feet are still planted to the ground, close together underneath your hips, palms face forward. We're going to go ahead and warm up with a little bit of sun salutations before we roll into our yoga flow. So we're going to inhale up. We're going to exhale and forward fold. We're going to inhale to a flat back. And we're going to exhale, forward fold. Step one foot back and then the other while we hold plank. Bend in the elbows, scoop it up, upward facing dog. Rolling the toes back, downward facing dog. And here you can just hold downward facing dog. You're up on the ball of your feet. The heels are pressing towards the mat, but they're not actually touching the mat. Palms are spread wide. Fingers are planted. On your next exhale, you're going to step one foot in between the hand and then the other. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And exhale, forward fold. We're going to do that one more time. Sun salutations. Palms face forward. Feet are planted. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step one foot back and then the other, hold plank. Bend in the elbows, lower down, scoop it up, upward facing dog. Roll the toes back, downward facing dog. Maybe this time you want to pedal the feet. Warm your calves up a little bit more. Hold downward facing dog. On your next exhale, step one foot in between your hands and then the other, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And exhale. Awesome. So now we're going to go ahead and get into the actual yoga flow. We're going to add on some poses. So we always start mountain pose. Feet planted underneath the hips, palms face forward. We're going to take an inhale up. We're going to exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Hands come on either side of your feet. Step one foot back and then the other. Hold plank. Fingers are wide on the mat. Bend in the elbows. Scoop it up. Upward facing dog. Roll your toes back. Downward facing dog. From here, you're going to lift the right leg high to the sky for three-legged dog. Keep your hips square to the mat. You don't want them opened up, out, pointing to the wall. On your next exhale, you're going to bring your right foot in between your hands. You're going to rotate the back foot. So this foot, the toes are pointing this direction. Top leg, toes are pointed out in front of me. Arms come up. I'm doing warrior one. Biceps are by the ears. Fingers are elongated, stretching up towards the ceiling. You've got a good bend in that top leg. Good. Both hands come down on either side of your foot. Step it back to plank. Bend to the elbows. Scoop it up. Upward facing dog. Roll the toes back. Downward facing dog. Now your left leg goes high to the sky. Hips are still square to the ground. I don't want the hips opened out to the opposite wall just yet. On your next exhale, pull the foot in between your hands. Rotate that back foot. So now the toes on the back leg are pointing to that wall. Top leg is bent 90. Arms go up by your ears. Biceps are close to your ears. Fingers are elongated, stretching to the ceiling. Sink into that top leg for warrior one. On your next exhale, hands come down on either side of your foot. Step it back to plank. Bend in the elbows, scoop it up, upward facing dog. Roll your toes back, downward facing dog. Step or jump your feet in between your hands, flat back. I'm sorry, that should have been rounded back. Now it's flat back. Exhale, rounded back. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. And exhale. See, even wellness teachers make mistakes. So now we're going to add on to the sequence. Palms face forward, mountain pose again. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Hands go on either side of your feet. Step one foot back and then the other. Hold plank. Bend in the elbows, scoop it up, upward facing dog. Roll your toes back, downward facing dog. That right leg goes high to the sky again. Remember to keep the right hip squared off to the mat, not opened out to the wall. On your next exhale, you're going to bring your right foot in between your hands. Rotate that back leg again. We're going into warrior one. Biceps are by your ears. Good bend in that top leg. From here, we're going to rotate out to warrior two. So arms are extended straight, shoulders are nice and relaxed. You're looking out over those three fingers on your right hand. You got a good bend in that top leg. We're going to add side angle. So taking the right leg, I can stop and rest it on the top of the right thigh. Left arm is now pointed up to the ceiling, fingers are straight. Now I can stay here in this pose, or if I want more of a challenge, I can put my right hand right beside my foot for extended side angle. Come back up, warrior two. Come up to warrior one. Hands come down to the ground, push it back, hold plank. Bend in the elbows, scoop it up, upward facing dog. Roll your toes back, downward facing dog. From here, left leg goes high to the sky. Keep the hips squared to the mat. I don't want you opening your hip out to the wall. Your next exhale, bring that foot in between your hands. Rotate the back foot. We're up in warrior one. Arms are extended over your head. Biceps are by your ears. Fingers are straight, extending to the ceiling. We're going to rotate it out. Warrior two. Arms are extended out straight. Shoulders are relaxed. You're looking out over those three fingers on your left hand. From here, we're going to go into side angle. Left arm resting on the left leg. Right arm rotates up to the ceiling. Fingers extend straight up to the ceiling. Now you can stay here, or if you want more of a stretch, put that left hand on the inside of your foot, lean into it, and you're still trying to have your gaze look up at your fingers on your right hand. Come back, warrior two, warrior one. Next exhale, hands come down to either side of your foot, push it back, hold plank, bend in the elbows, scoop it up, upward facing dog. Roll your toes back, downward facing dog. This time we're going to drop to our knees. Tops of our feet are flat on the mat. And we're going to push the hips back. We're doing child's pose. We're going to stretch the back, stretch the arms. Reach the fingers forward as far as you can. Take a breath. Good. Come back up into downward facing dog. You can step or jump your feet in between your hands. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. and exhale. We're going to go ahead and close this out with 3 breaths, because that's all we're going to do today. So feet are planted underneath your hips, palms face forward. We're going to take a breath, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Every time we exhale, we are letting go of any stress or anxiety that we have pent up inside of us. Because we've just done a little bit of yoga, we should feel a whole lot better than when we started. You ready? Here we go. Inhale. Again, inhale through the nose. On this last exhale, let all of your stress go. If you have anything left, just release it. Inhale. Very nice job today. I'm proud of you. I hope you feel better than you did before. I plan to do a few more of these yoga videos to put on Schoology for you guys. I will add to it, but I thought this was a nice little starter session. So I hope you have a wonderful day. If you need to, practice some yoga breath. That was the in through the nose, out through the mouth, anytime you feel a little overwhelmed. And I will see you guys later. Keep up the good work.